Hello, everyone, and as you may have noticed from the nice looking mithril helms in the chat, Group Ironman has been released. Welcome to the verbal patch notes for the June 2nd, 2020 update. Yes. First of all, of course, we have Group Ironman, basically Group Ironman. It's on many different servers, as you'd expect. You can trade between group members, use boss portal instances with group members, and there is a bonus, which is the Vault Bank, which is your shared bank, which you can upgrade with rune coins. You need to unlock it with 50,000 rune coins, and 300 achievements need to be completed between the group. Let's see. I believe you can have. It does not actually say how many people can be within a group. There are launch contests for Group Ironman. I'm not going to be participating personally. You can also spend a rune coin. The vault you upgrade. Where is that anyway? I'm very curious. Maybe it's just in the bank interface? It is not apparent. But, yeah, it's a Group Ironman. It's a new mode. Gonna get a lot of people donating. Yep, we got a grand promo. Oh, wait, no, that's just romps. So, yeah, Group Ironman contests. There is now a legendary donator zone, which adds a new currency. There's a Slayer task spawner where you can spawn 4 of your current Slayer task, excluding boss, wilderness, and Karazi task monsters. If you spawn a brimstone task, you'll still receive kill count and experience, but you cannot get brimstone keys. But you can get superior Slayer monsters. Oh, that means you can do annoying tasks there. Nice. Killing Slayer monsters from the spawner will grant you legendary tokens. There is also a legendary rune crafting altar, which is effectively the ZMI altar. It will craft random runes, even wrath runes. You can get rune crafting pets, and you will earn legendary tokens from that as well. We're going to go ahead and go there to avoid all that spam. There are 10 to 15 implings roaming the legendary zone, which can give you fair hunter XP and decent skilling supplies with a chance to get bags of riches. Catching legendary implings will grant legendary tokens. Oh, it's a special type of impling. Let's go ahead and see the loot. Let's see here. Runes. Astrals and Wraths and Cosmics. Nice. Ores. 50 of any gem up to diamond, 75 oak planks, lots of seeds, and bags of riches. Alright, that's actually a decent drop table for something that's always there. You can also catch lava eels with your lava feathers there, and you have the ability to catch anglerfish. You buy your sandworms with legendary tokens, and you get legendary tokens for fishing there. Items in the token exchange include a legendary halo, which has the Slayer Helm Eye boosts and presumably better stats. The Donator Blessing increased drop rate by 7.5% in all donator zones when equipped, including VIP. A single tonic. What's a tonic? That must be a new thing. And sandworms. And we've also added the Mythic rank, which gives you a gold gem that looks like a topaz. And of course, that actually has a zone on release. It took this long to get legendary a zone, but you know what? Oh, I should note, the legendary zone is in Zenaris. It uses that tile set in aesthetic. The place you go when you use a fairy ring in vanilla RuneScape. So you have Mythic Tanglefoots. which you have to attack with magic secateurs, and you gain farming XP. You get cash and decent amounts of herbs, herb seeds, and 1 in 500 for elixirs of luck, greed, fortune, and dragon, as well as bank boosts, astute gems, profound and glorious gems, mystery chests are extremely rare. Basically, sponsor zone drops. There are mythic. You know what? I'm just going to search. Mythic evil trees, which give logs, cash, and of course the elixirs, gems, and bank boosts and mystery chest. Mythic black dragons, combination drop table of black dragons and rune dragons, as well as mythic tokens. Just going to scroll through here fairly quickly. Alright, yeah, that's actually pretty alright. If I were to camp there, that's probably what I'd camp. Just because I get the tokens as well as chances at Vorkath teleports and the expensive stuff. As well as Mythic Revenants. Now, they have a similar drop table to Dungeon Revenants with lower quantities and harder rates. For the rares, you get 5 to 10 black leathers and stuff like that. 1 to 5 Zenite bolt tips and, you know, sponsor zone drops. As well as 1 in 2,500, but again, you're grinding these for the mythic tokens. And once a day for 1 hour, all mythic zone monster kills will grant Slayer experience and have a chance to drop brimstone keys, which is pretty amazing. And also pretty OP, but you know what? It is a $5,000 rank. With mythic tokens, you can get a mythic cape. That's just for free for your max cape. The Horn of Ethereal calls the corporeal beast to spawn after the next corp kill. Zone upgrade scroll. Activate to permanently boost drop rates in all donator zones by 2.5%. Tradable, consumed on use. And the Mythic Halo. Toggle this halo at any time for it to appear as any helm you equip, similar to party hat tabs. Also displays a mythic crown above your character's head while worn. This feature is also toggleable. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they've upgraded the Donator Zone and Elite Donator Zone. So, killing a monster here will get... Killing a monster here will get you... it's not going to show here because it's not a specific enemy. If we pickpocket this elf, you'll notice we get Donator tokens, which we can use at the wizard here. So 30,000 Donator tokens gets you a mystery chest. 7,500 gets you a mystery box. 4,000 gets you a Donator mystery casket. And you can also get the Donator and Super Donator capes, which... or lamps are 500. So this is to incentivize doing your thieving daily here. I can tell that. But, you know... I'm all right with that. And then you also get them from killing the Chaos Druids here. Let's see, how many do I get on a kill? 5. So it's actually better to kill the Chaos Druids with like a looting bag or grand looting bag if you're gonna grind out these donator chests. If we go to the E zone. Skilling here with zone objects grants elite tokens, as well as killing monsters here gives you elite tokens. Let's see here, where is the NPC? It's really nice that they have the icon above their head. So you can get the Elite Halo, Slayer Helm Eye boosts. Oof. Oh, that is a cosmetic. The Elite Donor Cape. And the Donator Elixir provides double tokens from all Donator zones for 60 minutes. Oh, that's actually an interesting effect. I doubt that this is efficient to do if you're grinding elite tokens, but for other zones, that could be really interesting. In the VIP zone, you actually... really don't have a VIP token because, let's face it, the VIP zone is already good enough on its own, but you can place cannons in closer proximity to other players' cannons in the VIP and legendary zones. Other players' monsters from spawners will no longer appear on your screen, but if for some reason you want to see it, you can right-click the toggle hide option. There are new superior Slayer monsters without pets currently. So if we look up, Gargantuan Demonic Gorilla always drops 1 to 3 rune square shields, which is actually really nice. You always get at least some rune coins on this rare spawn, as well as, you know, the usual stuff and the chance for ballista pieces or Zenite shards. You also have the Primitive Wyvern, which is the superior living wyvern. Let's see, the bonus here is 1 in 50 onyx. There's also the Draconic Drake, which might need a change. Which, of course, very common Mystic Dusk, very common Dragon Throne items. 1 in 50 Drake's Tooth and Claws. Of course, there's all that. And my favorite name, Okay, the name needs to be updated, but Dragonkin Worms. What's the thing that worms drop? Clive is the Dragonkin. I just like references to stuff that's like late RS2 / pre-EOC and RS3 lore, like the Dragonkin, like while Gothic sleeps. We want to go back to home next because pet accessories no longer work in the wilderness, which, honestly, fair. They are ridiculously strong. However, if we go to the Blood Money shop with the Wildy Trader, there's a new item in here. The Blood Pet Mystery Box. 250k Blood Money for a wilderness pet. You can get the melee range and magic berserker pets, which give you plus 5% damage to their styles in Wildy PVM and 2.5% in PvP. The alien pet, which is actually straight from Spawn PK. It's probably the worst designed pet in the game, just like physically, but allows you to direct a wilderness obelisk to the wildy level of your choosing, including the Revenant Caves. Special Spirit Pet, 5% special every 30 seconds in the wilderness. Prayer and Health Spirit Pets, 1 prayer or health every 20 or 15 seconds in the wilderness. There are new collection logs. Oh, did they always look like that? New collection logs. We have... these are all other except for one. The Fire Shade Chest collection log for the Shade Robes, Ivandis Flail, which is used to fight Fire Watches. More on that later. Point Chest, Crystal Keys, Bags of Riches, Amulet of the Damned. You get 5 Epic Crystal Keys for completing this. The Rogue Chest for getting each of the Grand Crest pieces, the Gloves of Silence, Narda Teleport Scroll, Thief Blessing, and Master Task Scroll. 2 Grand Crests from that. Let's see here. If you go to mini games, Mage Arena now has a collection log. At least this is a guaranteed grind thing, where you get 3 Grand Crests for getting all 3 imbued capes, Mage's Book, Master Wand, Salve Amulet, and E. It seems strange to me that you need both the Salve and E, Infinity Book and Infinity Blessing. You don't need to buy full Infinity and full Lunars, although personally I think that since it's untradeable, you should have to get full Lunars. And if we go into boxes, Blood Pet boxes, you get 250k Blood Money and 1 box for completing it. Also, the death pet has been moved to the blood box, since it's really a wilderness-only pet. First, a change to Fire Shades. They now have a black key, 10 rewards with double chance for rare loot. And you may have noticed the Ivandis Flail. And indeed, oh god. Oh, wait. I was clicking the wrong button. We now have Firewatch on the server, which drop lots of bolt tips, dragonstone rings, dragon darts, dragon impling jars, and the blood shard, which can be attached to an amulet of fury to upgrade it into a blood amulet of fury, which has a 1 in 5 chance to heal from 20% damage dealt while ward. Oh, this is actually an update to the enchantment chest I like. There is a new accessory, the Fortune accessory. For 10,000 rune coins, you can combine the treasure, sacred, and bonus accessories into one accessory. And there's the Master Fortune, which you can spend 35k more rune coins onto, so that you have even more chance at getting your donator boxes. Oh, hang on, that's not what I thought it was. So, I like this a lot. So, ordinarily you'd get a chance for donator mystery caskets, sacred tokens, and bonus point chests. This makes it so you can get donator mystery boxes, prize keys, 2 sacred tokens, and prize chests. Or point chests. Oh, that is a big investment for big rewards. And it's a 100% chance. Because that is some expensive crap right there. Let's see here. You can no longer use... We're down to the patches now, but there's some actual stuff worth noting in here. You can no longer teleport for at least 5 seconds after a special attack is used in the wilderness. Storage summoning familiars no longer work during combat within 10 seconds of recent combat in the wildy. I don't think that's a good thing, because that's like the one way that storage familiars are useful. Storage pets no longer work during combat or within 10 seconds of recent combat in wildy. There is now a diminishing return on multiple pet accessories stacked on the same pet. Stacking multiple accessories gives 25% less power per accessory stacked for a total of 250% stack bonus in comparison to the previous 400%. I don't know, it just feels like it's already really hard to get certain accessories that it's supposed to be really strong, is the way I feel. But Blood Barrage Cap. They've removed the 10 HP heal cap for Blood Barrage on single hit splats. We now have a back-end formula that will reduce healing very slightly, 25%, for any remainder damage done beyond 50. The heal cap is now 35 and works based on cast, all multi-hit targets combined, rather than each individual hit splat. This means that Blood Barrage on single targets has been buffed, but barraging very high amounts of targets has been capped, which was the main balance issue in the first place. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Let's see here. Fixed bug with Wilderness Implings, where they teleport to free-to-play, causing wildy imps to die out often. Fixed Cursed Void's magic damage bonus. Rewards have been buffed at Rogue's Chest. Summoning charms can be dropped in all instanced areas except for fight pits. Fight pits? You mean caves? Slight reduction to prayer renewal effectiveness by 20% and duration reduced by 30 seconds. Why do both? Growler and Sarah GWD change from custom melee menu to magic-based attacker. Didn't know that was a thing. Bandos, tassets, and chestplates rune coin exchange value now matches armadillo gears. Boo. Falconer glove price increased from 1,000 donor tickets to 1,250 in the donator ticket shop. Okay. Brimstone bow ranged strength increased from 20 to 30, but accuracy decreased from 75 to 55, and given an accuracy boost of 25% versus monsters. I think that's fair. The Hydra Leather full set has been added, where you reduce damage taken by 15% with a 1 in 15 chance to completely ignore damage taken. Crest Bearer and Crest Root PVM damage reduced from 5% to 2.5% per piece, but a full set effect now gives a 10% bonus for a total of 25%. I think that's to prevent it from being particularly strong for one piece. Dragon Hunter Lance attack speed lowered from 4 to 5, whip speed to battle axe speed, but damage against dragon types boosted by 10% more. Unfortunately, whip speed made this dragon killing weapon a powerhouse against every other monster in the game. Raymond is going to be very sad about this. Colored item ground item names. Beta mode, you can type hide common to only show green and magenta rarity items. I don't know if that's something you can set yourself. But it's still worth noting. Scythe of Vitter / bonus reduced from 195 to 185, and strength reduced from 162 to 152, reducing its max hit by 2 and accuracy by 4%. It's still best in slot, but it was 2 best in slot. On a similar note, the Amulet of Zealots reduced offensive bonuses from 10 to 5. No changes to the actual effect, which means you have -1 max hit with melee, but the amulet is still considered best in slot due to its effect. I actually don't know what the Zealot's effect is. The Sanguinesti Pendant has no defensive bonuses now, because it was just way too ahead of everything else. Thermonuclear Ring damage percent reduced by 1% for normal ring and 2% for eye. I guess they needed to make the Ring of Darkness better, but I still hate that I wasted an imbuing gem on what is no longer a best in slot item. Zerite Bow strength reduced from 100 to 90, reducing max hit potential by 2.5, but it's still stronger than intended. Upon release, it was described as second best in slot, but is current best in slot. Twisted Bow ranged attack has increased from 70 to 100. It wasn't really the accuracy that was doing the T-Bow in, it was just the damage it was doing. Cursed Twisted Bow, accuracy improved +5 as well for +10. Why is this a patch note? This is new experiment number 3, added to experiment caves in the far west of the cave. Slightly difficult to beat, but a beginner boss fight, but very rewarding. You can actually get some decent early game gear this way, with a very small chance to get 5 to 15 crystal keys. And killing this variant counts towards Slayer tasks, achievements, and dailies. Fixed issue with Grand Curse Caskets not giving items in your inventory is full. There is a new Slayer helm in the Slayer shop, which is basically a Wildy Slayer helm. Oh, that looks bad. Maybe it looks better as a model, but that is a bad icon. Which, granted, icons are generated automatically in engine. But 15% damage against Slayer tasks, an additional 5% damage while in Wilderness, which... costs 5k Slayer points and 25 Laren's keys. Who is going to be using this? That's 20% total compared to the regular fuse being 25% total. with better stats. I don't see the purpose of this. Callisto, Venenatis, and Vedion now have their multi-hitting attacks like on OSRS. Blood and Shadow spell damage now capped the same as ice spells in PvP. All ancient spells now have a cap of 110 damage in PvM, subject to change. Intrinsic Divine and Elysian effects buffed from 5% to 7.5%, and also gained plus 10 defensive bonuses. Improved odds of obtaining a rare drop from Barrows by 15%. Lava Eels will now have a 1 in 128 chance of giving a lava key. There's a debug message in VIP zones that are fixed. Fixed double spawns in Ziliana instances. Death Pet removed from regular pet box, added to the Blood Mystery box. Grand Crest piece changes from multiple sources in game. Rarer to get from the Brimstone chest. Added to the Barrows chest. Is that part of the collection log for Barrows now? It is not. Okay. Added to Alchemical Hydra, Abyssal Sire, and Zora. Let's see here. Grand Crest Piece 1 from Hydra. Crest Piece 3 from Sire. I may actually need to go there now. So that's going to be Piece 2 from Zora. Yes, and it's actually on the Onyx table, which is interesting. But you can no longer get them from the normal God Wars dungeon generals. Which, I guess technically makes their logs easier. But, you can still get them more frequently on the superior drop tables, and you actually can get Piece 2, which I guess was overlooked. All superiors now have a guaranteed common drop of either a crystal key, 3 Slayer task scrolls, 3-point mystery boxes, a bag of tokens, or 10 mil cash. Fixed the time for Wilderness Slayer. You can get a Blood Pet mystery box from Cursed Caskets very rarely. Fixed issue that causes POH to disappear. Suggestion squad members can spawn in a Giant's Hand item to whack players with. Slayer task cancel cost in Runex points increased from 200 to 300. Why? It's already bad enough that you lose your streak. Added an RC command to teleport to the Rune Coin machine. Trees in Donor Zone now give the intended double log. Oh. People go to the D zone instead of E zone because they don't want doubled logs, so. Fixed a bug where Katana was giving 20% bonus damage without wearing the Samurai set. You now only get it when wearing the set. Greater neck reels now count for neck reel Slayer tasks and therefore now receive extra spawns in current dungeon. Fix the naming of current dungeon in POH Portal Room, which previously said Mutated Bloodveld. Slightly reduced Kriara's range defense. Fixed Runex Armor's accuracy bonus via set effect. And removed the news broadcast for Master Task Bottle enchantments. Honestly, banger update. New superiors. Firewatch are cool. Fire shades are made even better. New collection logs that are more. Mage Arena is pretty reasonable to do, as well as Fire Shade. Iffy on Wilderness pets, because I like having my drop rate bonus pets. The new Donor Zone stuff is awesome. Group Ironman is Group Ironman. I'm not personally interested, but I'm very excited for those who are interested in it. Some of the patch notes are questionable, but otherwise, freaking awesome. I now have a reason to actually go do Abyssal Sire now, because 1 in 100 Grand Crest Piece 3s. There's a reason I care so much about Grand Crest Piece 3s. Where are they? And now with the new ones, it's actually kind of worth to go in on the accessories. Let's see here, it's 1750, 22K, 22.5K, 32.5K rune coins for a fortune accessory, which is actually not bad at all. Ooh. But, yeah. I'm now going to do my thieving dailies over at the donator zone to slowly rack up tokens. Yeah, this is an awesome update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video form. This is a very long video, but this was a massive update thread.